All right. All right. Time now is 1:58 p.m. on January 10th. We're 2 days away from the UCLA Film School application. So, yeah, I slept from 4:15 to 1:45. I woke up by the alarm. Ironically, I thought I would just wake up naturally. I only set the alarm just in case I oversleep. Turns out I did oversleep. I would have. So yeah, several things to talk about, really. Several things. First of all, I had a dream. I had a dream for the first time since a long time ago, and I went back to the school. Or it wasn't like the school. It was like university. It was kind of like yeah, it was kind of like a college situation, but it's also our school, the school at the same time. And everyone's older now. We have all gathered back together. And I forgot to wear my underwear. And I was wearing a swimming pants, and I was wearing a normal pants on top of the swimming pants. And for some reason the swimming pants is wet. And that made me panic a little bit. So I rushed to the bathroom, and it's renovated. It looks really fancy and beautiful. And I I found a vending machine inside the bathroom, which is so freaking advanced and amazing. And there are packs of underwears and socks and drinks in that vending machine, sort of like how they do it in Japan, you know. So I quickly bought one, and I got an underwear now. So that makes me really happy. So yeah, that's pretty much the dream. It's just kind of lame, but first of all, last night I did do some. I did write uh, a couple paragraphs from my critical essay, so that's good. And then as far as letter recommendation goes, last night I'm supposed to write a draft of letter recommendation for my mom's professor friend, right? I haven't done that at all. I just can't think of what to write, and I just don't want to write. I've written so many things yesterday. Let me take a rest. And then that's pretty much it. Now, last night I also found out that I have college homework to do, but it involves filming, and I'm so tired. I'm not tired, but I just don't want to do it yet last night. So I have to do it this morning before 4 p.m., which is midnight in US time. That's why I set the alarm, just in case I overslept and didn't have enough time to do my public speaking homework. So here's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna stay at home all day. I mean, also it's raining outside. It's foggy. It's raining. Um, I'm going to do my public speaking homework, and then I'm just going to spend the rest of the entire day just you know, doing the uni app shit, which is again, okay. So I got to do 6 things. I got to hand in 6 things, right? 4 essays, the personal statement, challenge essay, critical essay, and film treatment. And then I got letter recommendations and my resume. I don't need to worry about my resume. I just need to make it look good. For the personal statement and for the challenge essay, I have already thought of how I would, make it better. Personal essay, I want to make it less dramatic because I feel like if it's too dramatic, it comes off inauthentic, and I don't want that. And I also want to add some really plain, basic, generic stuff. For the challenge essay, all I need to do is to cut some parts away, simplify it because it's too long. It exceeded the 2 page limit. Film treatment, I will finish it today. Critical essay, even if I don't finish it today, it's fine. I still have tomorrow. Last night at like 4 a.m., John L sent me his article he wrote on Yi Yi, so thank him. And then personal letter recommendation, that is the toughest part somehow, and Now, okay, I found out something really goofy last night. So I went to the Accepted website where I handed all my stuff, and apparently for the for the letter of recommendation part, I only need to type in the email of that person, the email um of that person who's gonna write me a letter, and and essentially I don't need to worry, you know. So say if I want the Italian professor to write me a letter of recommendation, I just type in the email of the Italian professor. The Italian professor will receive it at some point in the future. He's gonna write a letter, send it to UCLA, boom, bam, bang, done. Now, that complicates many things. What if I just put down the Italian professor's email? What if I do that? And it's kind of a risk. What if I put down the Italian professor's email and he didn't read it? And he didn't see it and he doesn't write me a letter recommendation, and then I can't get into UCLA despite my awesome essays and whatever, despite my high as fuck GPA, despite my not too bad resume, and then I got fucked over by the Italian professor. Or what if I put down the email of my mom's colleague, who I'm definitely including, and then I put down the email of the Italian professor? Yes. If the Italian professor doesn't write me a letter, can I change it? And then use my mom's professor friend as a backup plan. Now that's the master plan. But that only works if I'm able to change the email. If I can't, then I'm screwed. So I need to ask that. I also finally received a response on email from the UCLA transfer representative of my college. And he said, well, just email the film department instead. So I basically copy and pasted the email to the film department, but I'm going to send them an email again to follow up. I also spoke to the insurance guy about the short film, and he asked me if I want to chat about the screenplay, the script, or if I want to talk about, looking for the crew and whatnot. Of course I want to look for a crew, but also I want another person to check out the screenplay and help out with it. So yeah, there's that. Let's get things moving. Let's get things going. And that's pretty much it for today. Yeah. I won't be watching any movies or TV shows or anything as well. And I'll try to sleep earlier. I'll try to sleep way earlier. And it's so freaking wet in here. So freaking wet. If I were to travel back in time and tell my 13-year-old self what kind of person I am now and what I do now, my 13-year-old self would probably have a panic attack and freak out, because my 13-year-old self hadn't experienced his high school, well, in my case, secondary school life yet. So secondary school life has changed me in 3 major ways. First of all, because of secondary school, I became a lot more cringy, mingy, and tingy. If I were to go back in time and tell my 13-year-old self what kind of person I am now, what are sort of the things I do now, my 13-year-old self would probably freak out and have a panic attack. And that is simply because my 13-year-old self would not have experienced his high school, or in my case, secondary school life yet. So yeah, secondary school has changed me in 3 major ways. First of all, secondary school has made me to be a lot more social of a person. I've learned a lot about communication skills after experiencing secondary school. Second of all, I have become a lot more organized and strategic of a person after secondary school. And finally, I think most important of all, I am able to experience and Alright, time now is 6:42 p.m. Sheesh. I just want to give a little update on what's going on here. So I I did the college homework thing, and then afterwards I just don't have the mood to write or do anything at all. I just cannot, and the deadline is literally tomorrow. Well, it's technically uh, January 12th, 4 p.m., but I really want to just finish it tomorrow night. Luckily, yeah, I moped around for a little bit, and then I had no idea what to do. So out of the things I need to write, I got 3 things I need to write: critical essay for Yi Yi, film treatment, and a letter recommendation to myself from my mom's professor friend. But I need to draft it. And this one, the letter recommendation, is the one I want to do least because I have no idea how to write it. I don't know how to write a letter recommendation for myself. But at the end, I did it. I did it within like 10 minutes, whatever. I quickly typed it up on my phone. I'll throw out whatever stuff I can think of, whatever compliments I can give myself, and then boom, I send it to my mom, and it's whatever. Anyways, now I am preparing to continue with the film treatment and perhaps even finish it. And then I suddenly realize a fucking issue. And that is when I opened the film treatment document in my Google Docs, I do this, right? I open Word, and then I go to this, right? And I see film treatment. Yeah, let's go. Boom, film treatment. I press this one, and then I realize, hold on, something's wrong. The pathway of this film treatment, of this document, is homework, and then semester 3, 2021 spring. You know, I have a huge library of files and folders in my computer where it's like semester 1, semester 2, semester 3. And then I click on it, and it's this course, that course. And that's how I keep all my homework in my laptop, right? And then I found, what the heck? Why is the film treatment I'm working on part of Film 20? I thought I took the Film 20 one and I copied and pasted it to my UCLA folder, and I edited that one. This should be a new one. Turns out, last night I went fucking insane, and I actually wrote on my original document, both on my original and in the new one. For some reason, I went insane, which means the original document is gone, and I freaked out. I'm like, oh my god, not again. Like, I've been through these types of situations before, you know, especially way back when I was still not as careful. You know, oh my god, I accidentally deleted the whole document. It's not the end of the world, but it's still, come on, I don't want to lose this. So I went online and I searched how to look for previous versions, because I know that's a thing. And then I went to my file, and apparently there are no previous versions for some reason. It knows that I opened this document and I started writing on it in 2021. Right now it's 2023, but it didn't save anything from before. And I didn't know what to do, so I started to think outside the box. Okay, what if I can find this document somewhere else? Not in my computer, but maybe I upload it to my school website. Nothing. Empty. And then I went to my emails, and I fucking found it. So, sheesh. That's a huge relief. But yeah, that's basically it. So, I still don't know if I should put the Italian professor's email address, and then and then maybe if the Italian professor doesn't respond, then I will change it to another person's address. I don't know. But, whatever the case may be, I'll have a backup letter recommendation. I have backup letters of recommendation. That's how strategic and planned I am as a person. You know, I got backup letters of recommendation just in case. Yeah, I also updated my UCLA Common App application, my UC's Common App. I'm so happy when I updated that I'm not doing DM Post 3, I'm doing Film 33. I'm so freaking happy. And yeah, I just It's fire. Just pure fire. I haven't told anyone this, even though some people had seen my Instagram story. So I immediately made an Instagram story a few days ago when I got into Film 33. I immediately made an Instagram story about it, and then I realized, oh my god, this is too good. I need to keep this to myself, so that people would be shocked on the first day of Film 33. Like, hold on, you're in it? You've been lying to us the whole time? I want that. So I kept it to myself. I deleted the Instagram story before Pepper could even see it. Right? So I'm not going to tell Pepper. She's going to be so shocked and so betrayed. I mean, again, she refused to talk to me. She's pretty much declared that we're over. So it's only fair and square that I don't tell her anything. If she doesn't tell me anything, I won't tell her anything. Fair is fair. But I'll tell Cliff about it. Maybe, unless Cliff tells Pepper. But then I wouldn't have control over that. But yeah, essentially, that's that. Now I'll tell Christian about it. I know Christian won't tell Pepper because they're not that close. I know that. And then I'll probably tell Eric about it too. Eric's already in it, so yeah, I mean, fire. Oh, I also spoke to the insurance guy, and he said the earliest we can meet is literally next Monday, which is kind of late. So after I'm done with the UCLA stuff, I'm gonna work on the short film script, and then I'll probably whatever. Yeah. Alright, time now is 9:48. I'm drinking lemon tea for the first time in months. Yeah, just finished dinner. Feeling nourished. Yeah, nothing important happened today, so I'm just gonna wrap it up just really quick. Yeah, nothing important happened today. Spent a lot of time doing, I'm still writing my, film treatment right now. It's going quite well. I'm actually enjoying this, I'm actually having fun writing my film treatment. But yeah, feeling fine, I guess. I guess aside from the letter recommendation conundrum thing, I think I'm pretty much done with the application. Of course, there's still the film treatment and the critical essay, but I think I can actually handle it. So the plan is today I'm going to finish writing the treatment, and I will be 2/3 done with the critical essay. Tomorrow I will be completely done with the essay. I will again take a look at my personal statement and a challenge essay and fix a little bit of stuff here and there, and then it'll all be good. And then that's pretty much it for UCLA, and then I can focus on my short film and USC. So yeah, that's that. I checked the USC English proficiency requirements, and I'm a little bit afraid that they don't accept Duolingo English tests. I literally did the test 5 times. So please let me, use that score actually. So yeah, there's that. And then not much else. Yeah, I don't know. I really have nothing to say. I'm looking forward to ending this whole UCLA application thing. So that I can actually relax and, go out and watch movies again, focus on the short film. I would really, really, really love to do a short film here. It's raining today, and it's sort of damp and wet and cloudy, and that's actually perfect. This is the perfect look for my short film. I want to film something that's damp and cloudy and wet and rainy and stuff. That's exactly what I'm going for. So, yeah, I really want to film my short film that way. I'm still considering if I should buy the mangas. So I went onto Carousel.com, which is a Singaporean website, but a lot of Hong Kongers use it to buy stuff online, particularly books. And I found the JoJo mangas there, and it's $860. It's a bargain. But here's the thing: if I spend all this money to buy the manga series and then I don't read it, then what for? I don't know. And lately I've been spending so much money. I spent 2.5 months of rent on my camera. I spent so much money buying the Death Grips and the Owl Bicycle concert tickets. I feel like I'm in a manic episode, except this is not mania. This is just me growing up and spending more money relentlessly. Um, which is a very strange way of saying I'm spending more money lately, but then I really want the mangas, you know? And the mangas I'm keeping in the US right now, I'm keeping them safe and I haven't read much. And that's the issue. And that is maybe I'm getting all this manga and I won't even read it. Then what's the fucking point? But then at the same time, if I read it, it's going to destroy it a little bit because I'm hurting it. You know, I'm flicking through the book. And then this made me start thinking, oh my god, are my mangas yellowing? I've left it in my room in LA. I'm pretty sure it's fine because LA is extremely dry. It's also cold season right now, so it's cool. I'm keeping it in a spot where there's no sunlight. Even if there's sunlight, it won't hit my room because my room is literally really dark. And then I realized, oh my god, I have a piece of paper in that cabinet that's 13 years old, and I haven't opened it. I hid it in a plastic package for years, and I haven't even seen it in years. But I know it's in there. I know exactly where it is. And I just watched a couple of YouTube videos about preventing mangas from yellowing. And one of the things you definitely don't do is to wrap it around in plastic because it traps humidity in the paper, especially if you're living in a place that's humid. I live in Hong Kong, dude. One of the most humid places on earth. So now I'm kind of scared. I really don't know. Um the paper here doesn't seem very yellow though. They seem fine. But yeah, a lot of historical artifacts right here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Oh yeah, of course there's college homework. So fucking stupid. This is one of those classes where I legit do not enjoy taking one bit. This whole class just feels pointless. I'm already really good at public speaking in English and in Cantonese too. But you know, I'm really good at speaking now. I just stare at I practice every night, practice every morning, literally by doing this. So I'm good, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I'm just so happy that I don't have much to think about or to talk about. I'm going back to my 2020 to 2021 ish quiet lifestyle. I haven't returned to this sort of lifestyle in such a long time. Even back in summer, the summer interlude when I came back to Hong Kong, it's still hectic because in a limited amount of time I need to meet a lot of people and do a lot of things. But this time it's a lot more chilled and I actually enjoy it a lot more. Not a lot more, but I enjoy it in a different way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Pepper, I don't know, nothing to say about her really. She made an Instagram post where she hung out with her friend. That's it. Just basic Instagram post, whatever. You know. Also, I didn't say this, but this morning I received a random WhatsApp text from some random person who calls herself, well, I guess if I'm not gonna just say her name, so, but this random person, and I don't know where the hell did she come from. Is she the girl Miss Solomon? It's a girl too because it's a girl's name. Is this someone Miss Solomon told me about? Is this girl the girl whose boyfriend's roommate is Topher and is studying UCLA film? Like, who is this? I don't know. She said hi with two eyes, and then I just said hi. And then that's it. No response from that. So yeah. Though, nowadays when when some random girl texts me or DMs me, I don't really expect much. Last time that happened, it was that fashion designer girl from my college, whom JT got to meet and befriend, but I never got to befriend because she probably found out that I'm a guy. Yeah. Alright, time now is 1:30 p.m. on January 11th. We are one day away from handing in my UCLA film school applications. So I slept from 3:45 to 1:15. Tom's texting me. Yeah, I couldn't immediately fall asleep. But last night, right before I went to bed, I received a phone call at 3 a.m. Thank God I wasn't asleep at that point, but I received a phone call. And it's an American number, so I picked it up. I was in the bathroom at that point. And it was a woman, and she said she's from Triple Link. She said, it's been raining for a few days in LA, and there has been some flooding issues. And that she's planning to relocate both me and my roommate to another place to live in for 2 weeks. What in the fuck? I know it's raining very hard in LA right now, and I know Los Angeles is like freaking out, like, oh my god, water from the sky, crazy. But I've seen rain in LA, and that has never been an issue for me. That has never ever been an issue for me. So now I'm kind of scared because now it's a good thing that I've packed everything. Like, because I had to leave. I'm not in LA anymore, and before I went to LA, I packed up everything. Thank God, it's a miracle. But yeah, there's still things I left on the ground, like literally my most important books ever, my diaries, my mangas, my electronic stuff, my Breaking Bad secondhand DVD box. They're all on the last level in that cupboard, and if there's a lot of water, it's definitely going to reach that. And now I'm kind of scared. I mean, yeah, it's a cabinet, so it's gonna be a little, there's a plastic container at least, so hopefully that doesn't, affect it, but still. And then there are other, like, electronic stuff on the ground, like the, I don't know, the floor sockets, the socket slate and the lamp that I place at the ground level of the closet before I leave. Like, what if they get flooded? So, fuck, right? The good thing is I don't need to relocate now because I'm literally relocated in Hong Kong now. And they said we'll have to relocate for 2 weeks. So I'll be back in LA in February, so it's gonna be fine. But yeah, this is a bit of an issue. And she said, okay, do you want some photos? And I'm like, sure. And so she probably sent some photos to me in text. But the thing is, I can't receive them because I'm not in LA. I'm not in the USA right now. I can't receive text images. So I don't know if there's that. Aside from that, nothing else. That person who WhatsApped me yesterday morning, no response. And then Natalie WhatsApped me voluntarily. Ooh, Pepper should learn something. And that is, Natalie told me her lunch hours so that I would know when I can find her, which is cool as fuck, Like, yeah, that's really fucking cool. Last time I came back to Hong Kong, it was summer. And I could only see Natalie once. And when I saw Natalie, I knew in my heart that this is going to be the only time, right? But now Natalie wants to see me again. And Natalie's telling me her lunch hours. That's so fucking cool. Pepper doesn't even voluntarily start conversations with me in WhatsApp. I mean, she does sometimes, but very rare. But Natalie's doing it to me. And Natalie's leagues above Pepper. Let me just say that, okay? Let me just clarify that, okay? Natalie's more interesting than Pepper. Natalie's arguably more cute than Pepper, but arguably. I guess, I don't know, because Natalie's physical appearance changed a lot since the olden days of 2020. But arguable. Not at least 100, a million times more interesting than Pepper. And she's doing this for me, you know. So really, I shouldn't feel bad for myself for Pepper not doing this to me, voluntarily starting conversations. Also, I received an email from the Italian professor, and I'm like, ooh, is it about the letter of recommendation? Turns out it's not. The professor sent it to the all film students and essentially say that, oh, sorry, the independent studies class is closed, but there's still some other stuff you can work on. So yeah, he still hadn't gotten back to me about the letter recommendation, even though the application deadline is literally tomorrow 4 p.m. So yeah, there's that. Not much else. Last night, I finished the film Treatment, by the way. I finished it painfully so. I I finished the whole thing and I was pretty happy about it. And of course, it's exceeded the page limit. It's supposed to be 5-page max. It's 6 pages. So I had to cut a few words here and there, blah 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 blah, and then now it's 5 pages. So exactly 5 pages. It can't be a sentence more. It cannot be a sentence less. It is exactly 5 pages. So, oh my god. And then yeah, that's it. I could use Times New Roman. If I use Times New Roman as the font, it's gonna squeeze it a little harder. I could just do that, but I feel like that's cheating, man. So I stick with Arial. So yeah, that's that. And nothing else. I wrote a couple more sentences in the critical essay, but it was late. I was tired. It's all right. I can do it today. And then not much else. Somebody just also called me, an American number. I'm gonna call that back. And also, I had a dream. It's a small dream, but a dream nonetheless. I was at a swimming pool. I was going around the city with my friends and perhaps my family, and there's a restaurant with yellow and red signs in the middle of nowhere, and the sky was dark and cloudy, and oh my Jesus, that's a mosquito or a fly or something like that. I was like, well, why is that thing moving? Fuck. Well, yeah, and then I went to a swimming pool and with my cousins, and I was given this challenge to swim it through this plastic tunnel underwater, and that's already a little like scary. Underwater tunnels, right? What if you drown in it? It's so tight, such a tight space, but then you also see like jellyfish and coral and other fish, and it's kind of scary. I don't know why, but lately I've been seeing a lot of videos on Twitter of scary underwater animals that look like aliens, and that's kind of horrifying and it's fucking me up. Maybe that's why I'm dreaming all of this. But yeah, and then there's this jellyfish that looks like a ball of hair, and that's so scary, and it's like crawling around. And then I wanted to film it with my phone. I was so eager to do it. Like I know it's scary, but I was like, I can fucking do it. So I used my phone and I tried to use the flashlight on my phone, and it stopped working for some reason. I don't know why. It's already crazy that I can use my phone underwater, but I didn't question that. But yeah, so I left the tunnel before I could go in. I left it and I tried to fix a phone issue. And the person asked me, "Is it the gloves?" Because I had like skin tight plastic gloves on me, and I'm like, "No, it's not the issue." And then suddenly a shark came out of nowhere, a tiny baby shark, and it's really strong. I know I could defeat it, but it's really strong. So I tried to hold on to it like this, like carry it like this, and then the shark keeps spinning, and I keep spinning with the shark, and I try to throw the shark towards my elder cousin, who's definitely like comfortable doing this shit, I guess. And then there's the yeah, and there's just other weird fish and stuff. So yeah, that's it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna leave my apartment again today. I will finish the critical essay. I will finish rewriting the personal statements and the challenge essay and whatnot. I'll handle the letter recommendation issues, and then I will finish the application, pay the $20, boom, I'll go to bed. Tomorrow is a bright new day. Yeah, I received some comments from my mom's colleague, after he read my essays and after he gave his daughter my essays, because his daughter is like taking a master's degree in a huge American university and she's really good at writing essays and whatever. And he said that my essays are too deprecating. Like, yeah, it's a personal statement. And that's sort of the goal here. I want to make people see my vulnerability, my weakness in my personal statement, because after all, it's a personal statement. But maybe a little too much. Maybe Americans will see it and be like, oh, this guy's fucking mentally ill. Because, of course, in America, you cannot be too inconfident. People would think you're insane. Usually people must be, ooh, I'm so beautiful, 10 out of 10, ooh, you know. But, yeah. So, gotta do a little rewrite on that. And not much else. Really, not much else. And hopefully tomorrow, if I'm done with the applications completely tomorrow, maybe I'll go out myself and watch a movie or something like that. That would be nice. Yeah. Alright, time now is 3:56, 3:57. I got nothing important to say really, but just a bit of an addendum to this morning. I want to say that last night I actually opened my cabinet and reached for the top shelf over there. Look at that melon folder over there, and on top of that melon folder there's a blue folder, and there you can find the the artifact, the relic that I owned. And that is that I own, and that is a stack of paper that I wrote on about 13 years ago. The the expo thing that I created, that I designed when I was like 8 or 7 years old. And this is probably the most valuable and oh my god, that bug is there. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Sheesh. Yeah, after learning about manga preservation and, yellowing of paper and how if it's too damp, it's gonna harm the paper. If it's too dry, it's gonna harm the paper as well. And I was kind of scared, like, oh my god, this is the most valuable thing I ever own, aside from my diaries. So I gotta check out the condition. And yeah, the paper is really broken, but it's not that bad. It didn't yellow that much. I checked out some of the books, some of the booklets I have in this cabinet right now, and honestly, some of the paper feels brand new. But of course, they're really well kept and well ventilated, and very dark, obviously, you know. But the 13-year-old paper does experience a little yellowing, and the paper is relatively brittle. It's breaking apart. But yeah, it's still kept in fine condition, I'd say. So, yeah, touching that relic, I placed 4 pieces of tissue paper on my chair because I don't want to step on it with my bare feet. I opened the cabinet and I washed my hands. I made sure my hands are clean. And I went through that piece of paper, that stack of paper, and it was like I'm touching a piece of relic, like a piece of wood that had touched Jesus' skin, hidden in the vaults of the Vatican City or something like that. Like this, it's crazy. It's almost like a religious experience touching this piece of paper again. And then last night at 3 a.m., I received a call about the flood, and that's especially bad because I just learned about how, humidity damages paper and all that stuff, and now you're telling me there's a flood in my room? Are you kidding me? I haven't received any photos from them, but I doubt they'll take any photos, but yeah, fuck. So I hope my mangas and my books are alright. Shit. Time now is, oh boy, this is shit. Fuck. What? What is this? What are you doing? Okay. Anyways, time now is 9:39 p.m. on January 11th. And yeah, just gonna wrap it up today. Once again, just like the last couple of days, I didn't leave the apartment at all. I felt nothing. Literally nothing happened. And I was kind of bored today, so much so that I started editing my Japan vlog. So there's that. And yeah, nothing else. Nothing else happened. I didn't start, maybe it's because I'm just really freaking bored, but um I didn't even start working on the critical essay, which is the only thing left for me to do, until at around 6 p.m. And I finished it before dinner, but it's at like 6 pages long, and that's kind of an issue, because it has to be 3 pages long. So I literally need to delete half of everything I've just written, which is great, and I'm working on that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then after I'm done with this, and then after I rewrite the personal statement and the challenge essay a little bit, and maybe the film treatment, I'll go over it. I'll proofread it again, whatnot, whatever. And then I'm just ready. I'm ready to fill in all the information, and I'm ready to submit my application. And then boom, I'm done with the UCLA stuff. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yay. Um, a dilemma comes because, again, I have to put down the email addresses of two professors, or not two professors, but two recommenders, right? And I could just put down the email address of my Italian professor with the risk of him not seeing the email and not writing me a letter of recommendation. Maybe I could change it afterwards. Maybe I could change the email address of the recommender afterwards, but it's too much of a risk. What if I can't? So at the end, I spoke with John L. a little bit because I literally have no one to turn to. I tried to speak to Christian's friend. I tried to speak to Christian. Both of them are not responsive. I tried to speak to Thomas, but Thomas didn't really provide much either. I spoke to John L., and John L.'s advice is, you know what, just don't take the risk. I would go for the backup if I were you. So you know what, fine. I'll go for the backup. I'll go for mom's professor friend, and it's gonna be fine. It's it's already good enough. I feel like my essays are already really fucking powerful. Like they're already like I really poured my heart and soul into perfecting these essays. My GPA is so freaking high, and I think my application is already like insanely strong. So I mean, letters of recommendation, they can be a little weaker. It's fine. It's totally fine. So yeah, that's that. And nothing else. Nothing else. Uh Yeah, and then once I'm done with this tomorrow, I will resume with my life. Maybe I'll go out and watch a movie. I'll film the summary video tomorrow for round two, which is going to be cool. And it's going to be good, and I can continue working on my short film. And it's fine, it's whatever. And that's pretty much it for today. Yeah, coming back to Hong Kong really made me, it did achieve the effect that I want to achieve. And that is, it made me take a step back and evaluate my life situation now. If I were to stay in LA right now, if I was in LA right now, what would I do? Would I be trying super freaking hard to get together with Pepper? Will I be trying super freaking hard to make even more friends in the film program? Yeah, I will. And I will be blindly doing so. Trying hard in life is important, but sometimes you gotta take a step back and realize what you're actually doing. And this is what I'm doing now. I'm taking a step back. I'm returning to my roots, and I am really just thinking about um you know really thinking about So why am I doing all this? Why am I so head hard-headed? Why am I so headstrong about getting along with Pepper? Like, every time Pepper doesn't respond to me on WhatsApp, every time Pepper doesn't want to call an Uber with me to the Asian World Film Festival launch party. Pepper doesn't want to go to the Uniqlo to buy clothes with me. Pepper agreed to do some PAC filming and doesn't tell me. Pepper agreed to this UCLA filming with Alba, the Mexican girl, and doesn't tell me. And Pepper's telling me that I'm weak and she could probably win me in a fight. And, Pepper's going to all these places. Pepper's buying weed candy with Potter and she's not telling me. And I feel really bad every time she does shit like this. But you know what? Maybe it doesn't even matter because I don't even have feelings for her. If I do, of course, I have every single right to be mad at her and I have every single right to pursue her harder. But I just don't have feelings for her, man. I just don't. It's been almost a week since I've confirmed that Pepper hates me, or at least doesn't want to speak to me. And you know what? I feel nothing now. I don't feel anything now. I feel fine. I still sleep fine. I eat fine. I forget about her. Shit. Sometimes I even don't remember how she looks like anymore. And with Mary, it's the complete opposite. With Mary, I couldn't let go of her for almost a whole year. If you count the end of everything until around the time I started to gradually, let go of her, it's like a whole year and a half. That's how much I felt for Mary. But with Pepper, 4 days later, I'm just done. I'm done with her. I don't care anymore. So really, yeah, it's just it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much else to talk about. Excited to finish this application. Yeah, and yeah, I want to take a more laid back approach in round 3. And round 2 for me is, constant war, constant battle. I'm fighting against the odds. I need to get more filming opportunities. Alba's asking for help. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Asian World Film Festival. Boom. Film 33 help out. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. But in round 3, I want to just chill out. I want to just, start building being better. Of course, I want to do more self-improvement. I want to work out. I want to eat good. I want to learn how to cook better, how to cook more, more diversity of food, so that I would love eating. And I want to look good. I want to dress up nice sense and fashion. And I won't force myself to go really hard. And round 3 is going to be long. Round 3 is going to be at least 1.5 years long. I'm going to be staying in LA for 1.5 years straight. I'm going to cross Christmas. I'm going to cross summer holiday over in LA. And, I'm going to just chill. I'm going to look for a good job. I'm going to get a driver's license. I'm going to learn to drive. I'm going to just move steadily, just achieve my dreams slowly, find people, take it slow, and don't force myself too hard. That's my goal for round 3. The exact opposite of round 2. Round 2 I tried real hard, and I'm glad I did. But it's a little too stressful. Time to dial it back. Yeah. It's 11:03. Again, what the heck is going on? Look at this lens flare. Okay, it's better. So, yeah, I am looking at the revised version by my mom's colleague. A revised version of my personal statement, and holy crap. The first 2 paragraphs, basically, completely erased every single sentence is replaced with something else. Again, it's because my tone was a little too deprecating, I guess. But yeah, holy crap. Uh, um, so yeah, there's a lot of editing. Now, I'm not going to completely follow this. I think I'll have to retain some of my original self. But yeah, it's true that it's a little dramatic. My personal statement is a little too dramatic. I need to tone it down a little bit to appear a little bit more genuine. And let's see the challenge essay. Challenge essay is probably even more dramatic. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm done with the film treatment and the other stuff, the critical essay. I used Times New Roman for both of them, and I went online and checked, and I don't think it's a bad idea. Times New Roman squeezes the words a little harder, which means the words are smaller, which is a good thing because now I have more space to work with. So I actually added a little back. So for my film treatment, um, every time I wrote the first draft and then I put onto the put onto the Microsoft Word, and it's exceeded, the page limit. And then so I rewrite it, but I still keep my first draft. So now that I converted all the words from Arial to Times New Roman font, now this means I have a little more space. So I went back to the first draft and started to repair some of my sentences and add a little bit of here and there to make it exactly 5 pages. So, that's that. All right, I just received an email from the one and only Mexican professor, the final boss of our film program, and he emailed me specifically because he saw that I didn't apply for Film 33L, which is weird because I wanted to apply, but I couldn't because it was canceled. I thought they just removed the class. Turns out I checked the class schedules again. It's back. It's not canceled anymore. Film 33L, right? Thursday, 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. It's not canceled. It's still open. So, here we go. Spring 2023. Counseling 12. Fuck this class. I don't need this class. Fuck it. Swap a class. 3236. So, 1646. 3236. Ayo. There we go. What's up? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? I also forgot to mention one thing I found out before dinner, which upset me a little bit, just a tad bit, and that is the iconic giant knife billboard in Samsoebo is being torn down right now as we speak. I thought it's going to be torn down by the end of January, but no, it'll be torn down right now. So originally that is one of my filming locations, and I want to film that because I know it's going to be torn down. I've already heard the news that it's going to be torn down at some point in late January or something. Welp, I guess it's too late. It's just it just saddens me so much to see so much of what makes Hong Kong iconic and important just being torn down by the government. And it's becoming a really stale, China-fied city. Just it used to be good, This place used to be amazing. All right, here we go, guys. There's no turning back. It's 1:47. Personal statement. Hold on. Yep, this is the this one. Boom. All right. This is the challenge essay. There we go. Critical essay. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Critical essay. And then creative writing. Come on. You can do it. Creative writing. Here we go. Oof. And I think that's it. Alright. Whew. Save draft. You know what? In fact, continue. Alright. 3, 2, 1, boom. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. It's actually happening. Alright, here we go. Here we go. So yeah, here we go. I got some chocolate ice cream. It's like 2:03 a.m. right now. I got some chocolate ice cream to celebrate. And I'm going to perform a shot of mango juice to celebrate the application. Good luck to me. Good luck to everyone else. Well, it's not a shot. It's 2 shots. Alright, so time now is 1:52 p.m. on January 12th. So yeah, oh, Agni, yes, I love it when that happens. Woohoo. So I slept from 4:15 to 1:30, but I woke up like 3-4 times in the middle. I had a dream where I went back to the school again, but it's again sometime in the future again. And this time I saw Mr. Thompson, and our whole class got back together, including Josh, who is someone I haven't seen in years. He sat right next to me, to my right, and the thing is, Mr. Thompson was playing movies for us to watch, and God, why is my hair so bad? But yeah, he's playing movies for us to watch, and I was in a joking mood, and I kept on joking about them. And I was in a joking mood, and I kept on joking about the movie, and it's so fucking funny. And at one point, I tried to impersonate Mr. Thompson in front of Mr. Thompson, and after I said the first word in the sentence, Josh immediately could tell I'm trying to impersonate Mr. Thompson, and Josh laughed his ass off, and it's so freaking funny. And yeah, that's sort of like how I impersonated my Indian professor beside Cliff, and before I could even finish the sentence, both of us already laughed our asses off, like before I could even get to the joke. That's how funny it is. But yeah, that's that. And it's such a sweet dream. And after I woke up, I thought to myself, like, man, 1C reunion, is it actually possible? Is it actually possible? Can we somehow pull it off? So, yeah, there's that. God, I love my haircut and all, but at the end of the day, you have to admit, this side is cut a little shorter than this side. And, yeah. And I feel like my acne situation has gone better, but I don't know what the fuck is this. I really don't know. So now I just look goofy. But yeah, it's such a huge relief. I submitted my film school applications. Such a freaking relief. I feel really good. And yeah, and then I have nothing to do. Last night, after I submit the application, I didn't immediately go to bed. I still edited some videos and whatnot, and I got this feeling, and that is, nothing's happening and it's okay, and I feel fine even if nothing's happening. And I just continue to live one day after another after another. This is exactly how I felt back in 2020 and 2021, year of the void. Years of the void. Even if nothing was happening, I kept on living a day after another, after another, after another, believing for a brighter, more powerful, more beautiful future. That's exactly what happened. So, yeah, that's that. At some point at around 12:30, my phone kept buzzing because of the notifications. And I was like, fuck, I forgot to turn my phone silent before I go to bed. and it woke me up. And I'm tempted to go down here to switch off the notifications, but I didn't because I'm too lazy. And at some point, the notification stopped, so thank God. But yeah, I also turned on the aircon today for the first time since I've been back. It's really getting hotter and hotter. It's like 18 degrees now. It's still really cloudy. I hope it remains cloudy and rainy, because that's exactly the vibe I'm going for in my short film. Because whenever I film a short film in LA, it's always sunny and bright and whatever, but here it's cloudy, and the cloudiness and the wetness is really one of the strongest characters of Hong Kong that I could find. Not much else really. So today, I will be filming a summary video. I look like shit. But I'm gonna, be all confident. And if I have time, let's hope I can go out and watch a movie today. Not the sparring partner, another Narrow Road, right? Let's hope I can get to Cornhill and watch a movie there, and then we'll see. And then hopefully I get to meet people and stuff and whatever in the future. And it's all good. And then hopefully I begin working on my short film again. Finish up the script, the actor's description and whatnot. Hopefully, I don't know if I have the time because this script is a little ambitious. It involves a lot of going to places, and so yeah, there's that. And that's it. I'm really thinking about, because for my last two short films, Cloud Busting and BV, both of these shoots are one-day shoots. We don't need to drive around from shot to shot. Of course, we need to drive to the location, but we don't need to. And for MBV, nobody even needed to drive. People could just take the MTR. But the thing is, now we're jumping from location to location. But if I was smart, and if I'm not like, ooh, let's hire a go-go van or some shit like that, let's all take the fucking MTR. Isn't that smart as hell? And I can reimburse the money. Let's all take the MTR, and for equipments, we don't have to use cinematic cameras and lenses, okay? I have a Sony a7 III, okay? I got a 16 to 35. I need a long zoom lens, boom, 2 lens, and I'm good. Literally, I only need 2 lens. And gimbal, and we got some lighting equipment, some bounce board, and whatever. And then we'll get the good microphones. We'll get the Rode and the Dead Cat and a good wireless camera microphone. And then, boom, we're good. Just roll out. Boom, we're good. And it doesn't have to be that crazy. We don't need light stand and shit. I mean, there are other ways to light, Of course, it'll be better if we got a stand. Okay, for instance, we have a tripod with us, right? We could also maybe use the tripod as a light stand and just stick a light there, like stick a floating one of those Aputure lights there. I'm just brainstorming. Filmmaking can be cheaper, And I feel like in the coming years, because of COVID, the economy is gonna crash even harder, and filming on a budget is gonna be really important. So gotta think outside the box. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much else. Alright, time now is 10:12 p.m. on January 12th, and yeah, let's wrap it up today. So, I didn't go outside today at all. Yeah, I stayed in my apartment 3 days in a row, and it's rare. The last time I stayed in my apartment 3 days in a row was COVID. And if I didn't have COVID during that week, I probably wouldn't stay 3 days in a row. But yeah, I didn't go out today either, so now it's 4 days in a row. But tomorrow I'll go out to the cinemas to watch a movie for sure. But yeah, today nothing happened. I just I had tea time, aka hot chocolate and some biscuits. And I just I filmed my summary video, edited it, did it, and that's pretty much it. And then I suddenly received an email from YouTube saying that my video is blocked. And it's not just any video, but it is my most viewed video. My SpongeBob meme video. The Let's Go Ching Chong video. Now, you could literally block other videos, like other meme videos. Why do you have to block, not only block, but remove my most viewed video, which is at like 125,000 views or something? For some reason, it's hate speech. Now, okay, I get it. Ching Chong is a slur. But then you also get tons of other Ching Chong videos on YouTube, and they're fucking fine. I don't know why. So, and on top of that, the worst thing is that because of this community guideline violation, I can't post anything on YouTube for a whole week straight. No videos, no live, no community posts. Nothing. What the actual fuck? So I immediately appealed. And this isn't the first time it happened to me. Like, a few months ago, my Hong Kong slander meme video, which I poured my heart and soul into, okay, also got a community guideline violation for mentioning suicide, even though it's just a 2-second clip of a movie of a girl jumping off a roof, but it's a fucking movie, right? And I appealed immediately then, and that night, the appeal got accepted, and the video's back on. But this time I appealed immediately, and almost about an hour later, my appeal got rejected. What in the actual fuck? So yeah, this means I can't upload anything for 1 week straight. Now, I'm happy that I'm getting this now. If this had happened any earlier, right? If this had happened in the middle of list week, then I would have been screwed. This means for a week straight, I plan to do these best movies, worst movies lists. I just can't upload them, and I have to keep postponing them. I would be really fucking pissed. But even so, my brother's just screaming his ass off every single night. But even so, I wish this hadn't happened to me at all. It's my most viewed video, and I'm proud of it, okay? I'm proud of how many views it got, okay? And again, the worst thing is I can't upload anything for a whole week. It's been a long time since I haven't uploaded anything for a whole week. And I feel like part of the reason is because I'm a little anti-Chinese government on my YouTube channel. So people are watching my video and people are like, aha, that's proof. That's proof he hates Chinese people, and then just like flag me for this Ching Chong video when other people get away with it. It's so stupid. It's absolutely stupid. So right now my idea is I'm still going to film and upload these videos. I'm going to film these videos and edit them, but I'll upload them all at once on the first day, like a week later, like on January 19th. I'm gonna upload like 4 or 5 videos. My Chainsaw Man anime review, boom. My freaking list, whatever, boom. My summary video, boom, 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 boom. I'll just upload them all at once. Or at least 3 videos a day. But yeah, this is very upsetting, you know. I got the Chainsaw Man review, I got the Knives Out review. I know they're going to get a lot of views if I had uploaded them earlier, but I just can't. So yeah, I also passed the time editing my Japan vlog, which is going quite well. And that's pretty much just it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I only recently remembered that I forgot to put down me being a script supervisor in the feature film in my resume, and I already submitted the fucking film school application. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, it's fine. It's just one little listing. It's not gonna hurt me at all. But yeah, you know, just wish it's, just wish it's, you know, I would have put it down. And then, nothing else. So tomorrow I'll go out and watch a movie, which is the 13th, and I thought I would go to watch Avatar 2 with Miriam on the 14th, but then I haven't gotten an answer back from her yet, and she just told me that she probably won't be free on the 14th. That's okay, I'll go somewhere on the 14th. I'll go adventuring, whatever. I'll clear some space on my phone. I'll go adventuring. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be cool. It's been a while since I've adventured anyways. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I'm on the bright side of things. Let's be a little optimistic. On the bright side of things, I am, this community strike thing didn't happen in the middle of this week. It happened right after. But still, like, fuck you. Really, just fuck you for doing this to me, man. Just fuck you. So yeah, I guess another good thing is 1 week later this is probably gonna heal. It's not even an acne. It's just, it feels like it's just scrape, like I'm hurt, like an injury, Also, it's so wet here. Like I'm not used to how wet my home is. It's just I wash my hands, and it's still wet. Like 10 minutes ago, and it's still freaking wet. But in LA, give it 30 seconds, boom, it's gone. So yeah, that's it. But I'll probably begin working on my short film again, and I will begin looking into USC and the whole procedure with USC. USC application should be a little easier. It should be a little teeny bit easier because I have less things to write. I already got the personal statement ready. I just need oh, HKOS moment. I just need to do the self intro video, and then the friggin' the self intro video, and then the fucking whatever Jesus Christ, my collaboration essay, and then I just need to be done with my short film. I don't know why, but a couple of days ago when I checked USC film school transfer, it didn't even mention that I need a video sample. Did I make my cloud busting short film in vain? What's up? So yeah. Well, anyways, it's also the cheapest short film I've ever made, so I mean, I'm not mad or anything. It's only $69. I don't know. Yeah. So about HKOS. A couple of days ago, the founder of HKOS, Telegram, texted me, asking me and Pepper if we're still here. And for about 3 days, I didn't respond. Nobody responded. And I responded yesterday saying, "Oh yeah, I'm still here. I've been really busy lately, but I'm still here." And then right now, she just asked me if it's okay if I watch the short film submissions, and I'm gonna say yeah, sure. Pepper, I don't know where she is. Maybe Pepper's just so fucking mad at me and so annoyed at me that she wants to cut off anything associated with me. So HKOS, gone. If I end up going to help out with the Japan Film Festival next year, boom, gone. If I attend Film 33, boom, gone. Photography 2, boom, gone. Photography 1, boom, gone. I don't know, man. But either way, I don't really care about Pepper now. I really just don't. And that's all for the good. That's good. It's a good thing. Oh, that's Cliff. Yeah, I just, for round 3, again, I just did my summary video for round 2. I'm letting round 2 go. And, yeah, I think, for round 3, I would like a different approach. Instead of fighting actively against Los Angeles, round 3, I'm gonna mellow it out. I'm really going to settle down, the long haul, play the long game. Because round 3 is gonna be a long one. It's gonna be 1.5 years long. And, yeah, I'm just going to just going to chill out, and I'm reading Cliff's messages. He's talking about diffusion filters and how much he hates them. Uh, yeah, round three is going to be a long one, and I'm going to play the long game. I'm going to settle down, and I'm going to really just dig from within. I'm going to dig from within, and by that I mean I'm going to eat good, sleep good, I'm going to work out, I'm going to look good. Okay, I'm going to buy nice clothes, and if Pepper doesn't want to see me anymore, that's fine. Potter's still fine with me. Like, I can still hang out with Potter. So it's gonna be awkward because Pepper wants to hang out with Potter. Oh wait, 1024 lucky number. Um, Potter wants to hang out with Pepper wants to hang out with Potter, and then I want to hang out with Potter. It's gonna be awkward, but it's okay. I'll see what happens. I'll just see what happens, man. I don't really care anymore what happens. It's whatever. Whatever happens, happens, right? I'm gonna meet more people. I'm gonna branch out even more. I'm gonna be even better and stronger than Pepper. Okay, I know Pepper's made tons and tons and tons of friends. I'm gonna go even harder. I'm gonna meet even more people. Um, I'm gonna exceed her because I know I have the ability to do that. Okay, I'm a fast learner. And yeah, I'm going to just yeah, I'm just going to play the long game. That's going to be the name of round three. I actually don't know what's the name of round three. Round two is going to be the battle against Los Angeles. The real fight, a real heated, fiery, passionate fight, a real battle. Round three's. I already can tell that round three is going to be stressful though, because of course there's uni app stuff. It's not over. The decision making, it's going to be around March and April, and that's going to give me real depression, okay? Real psychological damage. And then, especially given how much I, I how much effort I gave into writing those 4 essays and my resumes and my letter of recommendations, like how much I worked my ass off for those things, and just to get rejected, like it's gonna happen, right? And then also around that time, April, there's HKOS Film Festival, which I will definitely do something about. And then, of course, May and June, I'm basically going to be unavailable completely because of Film 33. And I'm in right now, so that's definitely going to be a thing. And even in February and March, like February, I've got short films to work on to help with. I don't know about March. Oh, April, there's also, of course, there's also spring break. And I hope I actually get to do something this spring break instead of going around and adventuring and whatever. I hope there's a spring break party where everyone's like fucking and smoking weed, and I'm just gonna be like a detective, with a giant cloak, standing in the corner of the party or something like that. Like that's gonna be a real cinematic moment in my life. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then of course summer's gonna happen. I'm gonna have a driver's license. I'm going to play the long game. That's my goal for round three, really. Play the long game, and I won't make a move on anyone unless I'm 1,000% sure. Because, like Pink said, it's always about the feels. It's never about the logic or the reason of the situation. The thing with Pepper is that it's too logical, you know. I only got stuck with Peppers because, oh, she's a girl, she's around the same age, she also likes film, she's from Hong Kong, blah, 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 blah. But I don't have the feels for her, so fuck it, you know? And yeah, that's pretty much it.